This is Prince Ghazi of Jordan with his wife, Princess Miriam, but she's not his first wife. Ghazi was already married and had 4 children with his previous wife. Their wedding was a private affair, shrouded in secrecy. So what happened between them? Did Ghazi really leave his first wife for Miriam? Were there secrets, betrayal, and scandal behind this royal love story? Welcome back to Never Ending Celebrities. Prince Ghazi, a renowned name in Jordan, born in 1966 into the royal family of Jordan, Ghazi had a lot on his plate from the start. Imagine being born into such a powerful family, but instead of just enjoying the perks of royal life, this man was hungry for knowledge. He wasn't just another prince born with a crown. He was born with a never-ending thirst for understanding the world. As a kid, he didn't just play around in the palaces, he was already thinking about making his mark on the world. Prince Ghazi's educational journey is seriously impressive. He went to Harrow School in the UK, which is pretty much where all the elites in the world send their kids to get the best education. But this man wasn't satisfied with just being the top of his class. He took it to the next level. He then went on to Princeton University in the US and graduated summa cum laude. Yeah, you heard that right, summa cum laude, which is like being the absolute stat of academics. But wait, he didn't stop there. He wasn't content with just 1 degree. Ghazi went on to earn not 1, but 2 PhDs, one at Cambridge University and the other at Al-Azhar University in Cairo. He was a total brainiac, and his focus was on Islamic philosophy and culture. He didn't just want to learn, he wanted to understand. Prince Ghazi wasn't one of those men who kept all of his knowledge to himself. He used it for good. As an advisor to his cousin, King Abdullah II of Jordan, he took his intellectual prowess and helped guide the kingdom in matters of religion, culture, and societal progress. He wasn't just a prince chilling in the background. He was literally shaping the future of an entire country. Ghazi also wrote books, A Thinking Person's Guide to Islam, a response to the twisted interpretations of Islam that we see in the world today. His message was simple: peace, tolerance, and understanding. He wanted people to see Islam for what it truly is, not the distorted version that's been hijacked by the extremists. This man's mission wasn't just about intellect, it was about making the world a better place through knowledge. He's literally a beacon of hope in a world full of chaos. But hey, just because he's a walking encyclopedia doesn't mean his personal life was all about books. In May 1997, Prince Ghazi married Princess Arij. Born in 1967, Arij al-Zawawi is the daughter of the late Dr. Omar bin Abdul-Moneim al-Zawawi, a well-known Omani businessman, honorary president of the Omani Chinese Friendship Society, and the external communications advisor to the late Sultan Qaboos bin Said. Now, their wedding wasn't your typical royal affair. It was private, low-key, and pretty much under the radar for most of the world. Ghazi and Arij went on to have 4 children together, and you could tell that family was really important to him. A prince with all the power and intellect in the world, yet still grounding himself in the love of his family. Ghazi was balancing his royal duties, his academic work, and being a dad all at once. It wasn't easy, but that's what made it so fascinating. Now I know what you're thinking. That's a lot for one person to juggle. And you're right. The life of Prince Ghazi was anything but ordinary, but that's what makes it so intriguing. But here's where it gets really interesting. With all the things going on in his life, his royal duties, his academic pursuits, and his growing family, things were about to take a dramatic turn. What happens when a man like Ghazi meets someone new, someone unexpected, and everything in his life starts to change? Things were no different on the other side of the world. Far across the land, there lived a princess who was living the best of her life. Miriam Ungria Lopez, born on September 2, 1963 in Madrid, Spain, to Bernardo Ungria Goiburu and Maria del Carmen Lopez Aliga, being of Basque descent, Miriam had a rich cultural heritage that would shape her fascinating life. She excelled academically, earning a degree in history and geography with a specialization in art history from the Complutense University of Madrid. Her passion for art extended to the dazzling world of gemstones, leading her to study gemology and jewelry design at the University of Oviedo, mastering skills like wax molding and gemstone setting. Her career sparkled as brightly as the jewelry she created. In 1991, Miriam launched her first jewelry collection and founded the Spanish Jewelry Appraiser Association. Serving as its president, her creative talents flourished during her tenure as the director of fine jewelry at Carrera y Carrera, where her Garden of Roses collection debuted in New York in 2002. Miriam founded her own luxury brand, MDEU, showcasing her designs globally from Spain to Jordan. Her pieces, a blend of elegance and sophistication, reflected her artistic vision and royal grace. But Miriam's story took an enchanting turn at a dance, where she met Prince Ghazi of Bulgaria, the eldest son of Simeon II and the last Tsar of Bulgaria. It was a classic tale of love at first sight. It was the summer of '94, a few months after they met dancing in Madrid. That night, Ghazi told the friend who was in love with him that he had just seen the woman he wanted to marry. It was little by little, but forever. The princess still remembers to this day. Imagine the scene, a glamorous evening filled with music, laughter, and stolen glances that sealed their fates. Ghazi, captivated by Miriam's elegance and intelligence, knew she was the one. She met the love of her life. The couple's love story blossomed into a fairy tale romance. On July 11, 1996, they exchanged vows in a grand Eastern Orthodox ceremony in Madrid. Miriam's wedding gown, now displayed in the Museo del Traje, symbolized her transition into royalty as the Princess of Tarnovo and Duchess in Saxony. Together, the couple built a life filled with love and passions, welcoming two sons, Prince Boris and Prince Beltran. Their story seemed straight out of a dream, two souls perfectly matched, bound by love, intellect, and mutual respect. It was the kind of love that poets write about, a royal romance. Yet, as perfect as their union seemed, life has a way of weaving unexpected turns. How could a love so magical leave behind unanswered questions? What truly happened to this picture-perfect royal couple? Life is often unpredictable, and no one knows this better than Princess Miriam, and the princess suffered in ways that no one saw coming. After her fairy tale marriage to Prince Ghazi of Bulgaria, her life took a turn for the worse. On August 15, 2008, Miriam and her husband were involved in a devastating car accident in El Molar. Miriam was rushed to hospital Universitario La Paz with injuries, but the most heartbreaking part of this tragedy was Prince Ghazi's condition. He suffered a severe brain injury and slipped into a coma that lasted 7 long years. A woman who once shared a joyful storybook romance was now faced with unimaginable pain and challenges. For 7 years, Miriam stood by her husband's side, holding on to hope and love. She had to endure the daily pain of seeing him confined to a bed, unable to respond. The emotional pain was immense. Watching someone you love so deeply fade away slowly is a burden no one should have to bear. Yet, Miriam carried this weight with grace and resilience. Sadly, in 2015, Prince Ghazi passed away, leaving Miriam to navigate life without her beloved partner. But life, as it often does, has more surprises in store for Miriam. Just when it seemed like her world had darkened beyond repair, a new light appeared. She met Prince Ghazi bin Mohammed of Jordan. Prince Ghazi brought a renewed sense of hope into Miriam's life. Their bond grew stronger, and eventually, love blossomed between them. However, their love story wasn't without its challenges. At the time, Prince Ghazi was married, and when he and his first wife separated in 2021, the decision sparked speculation. Some conservative voices criticized Miriam, but when people learned of her heartbreaking journey, many came up front to the couple. In a surprising yet magical turn of events, Prince Ghazi and Princess Miriam tied the knot on September 3, 2022, in a private ceremony at Ragdan Palace in Jordan. It was an intimate affair attended by members of the Jordanian royal family, including King Abdullah II. The bride wore a stunning champagne satin gown, while the groom looked dashing in a classic black suit. The royal Hashemite court released a portrait of the couple alongside the king, announcing the union to the world. The statement extended heartfelt congratulations and wished the newlyweds a lifetime of happiness. The marriage was a union of two cultures, European and Arab, and symbolized the beauty of bridging worlds. Miriam didn't convert to Islam, remaining true to her Orthodox faith. Yet, she was warmly accepted by the people of Jordan. Her commitment to her roots and her ability to adapt to a new life earned her admiration. Despite the physical distance, she continues to visit her children and Prince Beltran, ensuring that her ties to Bulgaria remain strong. Today, Miriam and Prince Ghazi are living proof that love can heal even the deepest wounds. At 61 and 58 respectively, they remain true to themselves and each other, embodying a love story that feels almost too magical to be real. Isn't it remarkable how life can take you from despair to hope, from heartbreak to joy? But what do you think? Which part of the love story fascinated you the most? Was it enough to make you believe that love sees no age or time? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to check out our other videos on the channel.